Hey, what's happening, guys? Dan Darrow here with another Options and Play video update. AMD, great, great quarter last night. The stock has really come alive today, and I mean, I still have this chart marked up from the last time I spoke about it, which was back in June. And you can see just based off of the way that I marked the chart that it's really played out. It's played out exactly how we wanted it to, right? You had the multi-month downtrend, huge move, retracement, now bounce, and now it's really powering higher, getting very, very close to the January high after this really, really solid earnings report, right? So this has been a name we've stuck with for a while. We've rolled a few times, and um, even though we rolled again today, I mean, I definitely wanted to stick with a position because it is just now getting back to its 52-week high, right? So the logic being, a stock that's been in a 10 to 12 month like range, when it resolves that range, expecting a pretty big move to the upside, right? So once or if AMD breaks out, I feel like there's still more room to go, even though it has had like a really nice move from when we first got involved way back in June. All right. One of the questions I get though is what do you do when a stock starts to move to a 52-week high, right? Like, how do you figure out when you want to take money? Like, how do you figure out what your targets are, right? Because, I mean, when a stock is, say chopping around here in the 80s, then you could say, oh, my target is a retest of the high. But when the stock's at an all-time high, what do you do for targets, right? So some people use Fibonacci's. I personally don't, but those people that do, I mean, then you're going to have Fibonacci extension levels, right? So if you use those, then you already have a plan, right? If you don't use Fibonacci's, and I don't, what I do is two things. So the first is what I call like quick and dirty extension levels, meaning if the previous high, say, was 100, then a quick and dirty extension level would be 5% or 10%, right? So 5% meaning 105, 10% meaning 110, right? So like those would be if I was just looking for like ballpark targets, it would be like a round number like that, saying like, I figure the stock has been in a 10 to 12 month range. When it goes, it should be minimum a 10% extension, right? So say 110. Okay, so use like targets along those lines. Also, what I really like to do often too is use profit targets. Okay, so option wise. So if I'm in call spreads, right? Like a profit target to me would say like when I hit 50% profit, maybe I'm taking some, or maybe I'll say if I hit the 100% profit, taking some, right? So what you're doing is not really putting a price point on the chart. What you're doing is letting the option movement dictate when you take gains, right? So sometimes options can move more than the stock, right? Like if you see like a really serious volume, um, if you see serious volume come in, you see implied volatility expand, then the options can move much quicker than what the actual stock is doing, right? So what I like to do is say like if the options double, I want to take some. If the options move 50%, I want to take some, right? And then maybe I'll lock in and roll up. So there's really two things that I do, and both of them are a little bit different. I mean, the second obviously is much more option focused when it talks about like premium, but it's a good position to be in, right? I mean, a stock that's moving in your favor, right? That's what we all want. And now it comes down to like, okay, how do I manage that? Like, what are my targets? How am I taking premium? How am I locking in gains, right? So you want to have a game plan in place. Make sure you do, because when you get in a stock, you need an exit strategy when it moves in your favor, also when it moves against you. So now that it's moving in our favor, what's the exit strategy? How are we approaching this? Okay. So just busy day, busy week. More earnings coming tonight. More earnings coming next week. So much going on. Love it. I love these types of environments. So much, so much, so much flying around. Big moves. It's great. All right. So if you like this video and you're looking for more information on trading, swing trading with options, or trading earnings with options, please follow up with the link in the description of the video for more information on options and play. Hope you have a wonderful night. Stay well, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.